that. Hey, 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 everybody. Hey, lady. How are you? Today we are going to be prompting over in AI. Going to be doing some t-shirt prompts today, and I'm just going to jump right on in so that we can go ahead and get started. Okay, let's make sure that the camera, everything is up where y'all can hear. Okay. Let's see what the desktop view we have going on here. See which desktop we have going on here. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. So today we're going to learn how to create mock-ups like this. And the point of the video is for us to update. I want to do something different for 2025. It's coming along and I want to be able to do something different. Y'all know I like to do my mock-ups over in Corel. And I send out not my mock-ups, but my job proofs. I send out a job proof over in Corel on everything that I do. I took a class recently and was really, really excited from another person who's very prominent graphic designer that's very prominent in the decorated apparel industry. And he was talking about the importance of mock-ups. So I thought that, hey, why not? Let's jump in and see what we can do if we can upgrade our mock-ups too. I did not realize that I'm not on camera. So let me try to fix that situation and see if we can get the camera situation together. Okay, so we have the camera situation together. So what I want to do is create these mock-ups. And I went in and actually, so let me kind of show you. I want to go from boring, take my mock-ups from something that is, this is pretty much the, let's see if we will come on, see if what is going on. File new from template. See if we can, I don't know, maybe the internet, maybe it's too much going on for Corel to keep up with. I'm not sure. But this is pretty much the template that I normally use to do my mock-ups. And for some reason, y'all, Corel is giving me a hard time. Hopefully we not having these kind of problems today. Let's try this again and see what happens to page. What in the world? Okay. Well, it wants to give me hell today. Go into fit for some reason. I don't know what is going on. So okay, there it is. Let's go back in. Okay, so for some reason I was trying to go in and do that, but it would not let me. So we'll close out. Well, we'll close out those two. I'll try this again. I guess it is the internet, y'all. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but it's not popping up. And the only thing I can think of is it has to do with the recorder recording. So you guys let me know. Looks like we're only using CPU power, so I'm not really sure, but let's go ahead and jump into it. So what we want to do is, you guys pretty much saw that my mock-ups are normally just pretty boring, right? So I want to take my mock-ups and do something different, right? And you should always have a job proof whenever you are, sending out an order to a client, because it's very important for you to show them exactly what that print's going to look like, what color shirts it's going to be on, so they get a visual, right? But I want to take my stuff from plain and boring to kind of take it over the top and give it a kind of little edgy look to kind of set me apart from the crowd. And if you notice, these mock-ups, they do change colors, right? So if you wanting to go in and take your mock-ups and make them change colors, then this video is for you. It will save you a lot of time, and save me a lot of time when creating stuff. So you guys have seen me do this. If you follow the channel, you've seen me do this 100 times. Now, in this one right here, I was not able to get it to go to white, but I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it in this video. Okay, so let's jump over into, here into ChatGPT. Now, I am using the professional version of ChatGPT. You can code in whatever it is that you like. So let's go up here. This is where I started at my prompts, y'all. So people think that, oh, you do one prompt and you get it perfect. It's not always perfect. So this was the first prompt that I did. And I just said, let's create a t-shirt mock-up. I want it to be like light ash, very fashionable, blah, 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 blah. And it gave me a few. Okay. And so then I went into creating into this, ended up getting the one that I showed you guys, and from that one I went ahead and made a prompt. So I will also give you guys this prompt. So I'm going to just copy and paste the prompt here, because right here you notice I'm getting a lot of shirts that have texture. So what you want to do is you want to go back in, and you may go in and you may refine your shirt. So right here, I want to create a highly realistic mock-up of a short sleeve crew neck t-shirt in light gray. And so I want to say here, I want it to be ash gray. Ash gray. The shirt should have stubble texture. So right here, I'm going to remove this texture, and maybe remove this. So I definitely want to remove this ribbed cotton. I want it to be, should have a texture of ring spun. So I want it to have a texture of ring spun cotton. Okay, because I'm trying to remove some of the texture out. I do want to have texture, but I want it to also not have too much texture. Display the front and the back view. I do want slight folds for wrinkles to give me that soft worn in look. And so you can tell it that you want wrinkles, you don't want wrinkles, you want it to be just smooth. Okay, and so I want to show it against a white background, and I want to say a solid white. Sometimes it will give me a solid white background, sometimes it won't. Now you see that transparent background, it's going to give you that pixelated background, and that sometimes it's hard to go into Canva and remove the background. So we're going to be using a couple of different programs here. So we're just going to try to go with a solid white background, allowing it to be placed on any surface. And I may say a tan background. Sometimes white does not come out. So let's go in and say, yeah, we'll leave white background. Shadows are yet da 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 da, hems da 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 da. Let's see what this makes for me. And if you are working along with me in whatever program that you are working in, let's see if we can copy. I'm going to probably have to copy this over in 2 parts, or maybe even 3 parts. So that is the first part of the prompt, up to natural. Going to paste this in here because I want you guys to be able to both natural da da da, gray shirt, and you can natural and detail edges. So it will only let me put so many. We'll go to hems, ensure light. That is the second part of the prompt. And then after I say ensure that the shadows and light, so ensures that the shadows and lightning hems, edit copy, edit paste, and bottom hem. And then one more prompt, y'all. It will not let you put the whole prompt in here, so there we go. Okay, so now if you want to work alongside of me, you guys are more than welcome to work alongside of me. And this is what I got, which is pretty much close to the other image that I got. However, I do want this to be front facing. And so I'm going to go in and I'm going to say da 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 da, both front, straight front view. So I'm going to say let's go in and see what we can do here. And while I'm doing all of this and we are creating these prompts, sometimes I have to play and get it. So let me know if you get one that's first facing the front. No. Okay, so I like the front facing view. Okay. So at this point, sometimes I don't create a whole prompt. I'll just kind of talk to ChatGPT and see if it can give me what I want. And if I don't get it, then I'll go back and I'll start back creating the prompts. So I'm going to do a couple more, get this to where to something that I really want. I already have a front facing one. So here we go. We've got this one, which is dang on perfect. We've got our little textured look off in here. I'm pretty much liking it. I can actually use this one. It does have the sides there that are cut off. Hopefully that could be fixed over in, maybe that can be fixed over in Canva. We could see. Or let's go in here and let's go here and let's just kind of write in here. And I don't do anything, but here we go. Okay, so let me see who is all in the chat, and let's see if it will update this and kind of give me more space. Maybe, maybe not. If not, then you could go in. Let's see here. So Cynthia Tampa Up Designs. Hello, how are you? Eves Julio. I am using ChatGPT right now. Right now we're using ChatGPT, so it's not doing anything. Okay. So we'll tell it to give us the full prompt for the image. Okay. And I'm going to change up the prompt really quick because it's something that I want to do. So now I want to change up the prompt, and I want it to give me a long sleeve crew neck shirt, and I'm going to make this in a tan color. With ample space around the shirt to give it the full mock-up effect. Making sure the full mock-up is shown and the background is around the mock-up. Okay. Light folds, We did the solid white, the hems. Okay. And let's see if we can get a long sleeve shirt. Okay. So prompt in, I want you guys to go and prompt in whatever program that you want to prompt in with me. And while I am creating the frames over here, and this one will work for me. So that one will actually work for kind of what I'm going to be doing. And I already have a hoodie, so I don't need a hoodie. So anything that you want to do, you go in and create your prompt. And then once you create your prompt, then we will take it and download it. I'm going to go ahead and download this one. This one here, I definitely do not like. So you will take whatever your prompt is. And if you are prompting over in Corel, you cannot open the image as a PNG. So you're going to have to go in and convert the image to a PNG. So I would tell you to open it up over in Paint or something like that and convert it to a PNG. So we're going to take the image that I had opened earlier. Now, what I don't like about this image is that when I am creating mock-ups, I like for it to be nice and thick. So it shows a nice thick chest, a nice big place for me to put that print on. So what I do is I always just give it a little tug so that now that looks nice and thick right there. You know, even though when you got men and they got little skinny chests, they want to have big chests. So we're going to take this and I am going to hit Control D on it. And now that I have hit Control D, what I want to do is I want to take this image that I have on the side, and over in Corel, I'm just going to do a quick trace. And it's going to trace it. And you see it's going to come out all ugly looking and whatnot, but we don't care. Let's go ahead and delete that back because we don't care about that, right? So what we want to do now is we are going to go here to object, and then I will ungroup all. And then once I ungroup everything, now a lot of times you will just go here and then take it and make it solid, right? But that doesn't work. So let me show you what to do. So here we're going to go create a boundary around the image. And so when it creates the boundary, it's going to create a perfect, it should create you a perfect boundary going around this image. And for some reason that right there left me that little bit there that I don't like. So let me see here. Let me take this and take it all black so I can look at it and see what's going on. And I will right click it here. And that looks like it will work, but it may and it may not. So let me see, because sometimes things will work one way and then it will not work another way. So we're going to convert that to an outline. It's going to take a minute because it's a whole lot of stuff that's going on. And we're going to pray that Corel does not close up with me doing what I'm doing here with y'all, right? Okay, so let's see if this outline will then, oh, it wasn't this hard the first time. It was not this hard the first time. Let's see, I know what to do. Let's just weld this whole damn thing together and see what happens if we do a weld. This has so many different pieces that, okay, it wants to give me a hard time now. I just did this a second ago, y'all. Whenever I get on the recorder, it does the fool. Okay. Okay, so you want it to close. Okay. So let's just go back in and hopefully it will reopen it with what I was working on. And it looks like it did not. So let's bring it in and try it one more time over here. I only have that issue when I am it's on a desktop. On the desktop, when I am using Corel and I have the recorder going, and I also am running, so I'm running a bunch of things. I'm running my recorder, I'm running the program, running a bunch of stuff, and it gets complicated sometimes, y'all. So you have to bear with me. See if I make this smaller. Sometimes if I make things smaller, it will not lock up when I am on live. So here we'll go, here we'll go. I just want a line art. See if I do line, if I will get a better output. Let's see here. Let's just take this and try to knock this down to one color. Try to knock it down to one color. And that will work. Maybe that will work better for us. All we are trying to do is get that outline of this image. So now we have the outline of the image, and that worked perfect for what we trying to do. Okay, so let's take the two images, hit them and hit P so that they will group into the center. And then for some reason that does not want to completely cover. This is the best way that I have found to completely cover. So you may notice I have switched up my style from previous things. Okay, sis, so you did it over in your Bing and you got your image. Okay, now go ahead and go into your Canva and create a frame for it. So go into camera, create this out into Canva and create this outline as I have. So we have this right here, right? And so now at this point, and I'm going to go back and do my P because I want to make sure that it is perfect. And then I will bring it over. So we're just going to take this and put it on top, right? And so I'm going to hit Control D because I want to duplicate two of these because there is a method to the madness. So here I'm going to take this and I'm going to hit Control G. And then I'm going to take the image and I want to go over here to my transparency. And in transparency, you have tons of options under the transparency tool. Where you, right now, we are normal. And if we click on things, it will just take this and turn it, and it's solid, but we need it to look like a t-shirt. So if we hit add, that will do something. If we hit subtract, that will do something. But what we want to do in this case is we want multiply because we want to make sure that the image is as close to the image that we have at the bottom. So if you look at this, this will give you just about every color in your color palette, except for your black and your black and white. Okay, so I'm going to do white. And you notice how if you look at it and you see that, dang, my white shirt is not white. Okay. And then you go and you look and you see, okay, my black shirt looks good, but my white shirt is not white. So what do you do in that case? In that case, you would then, and as you notice, we were doing this image to where it would be lighter than, we were asking for light colors, dang gone white if possible. Okay, so we can go here and we can use this tool and we can lighten up our shirt to where we now have a light shirt, and then we can go here and we can put these two back together, and I will show you the difference once we kind of put that back together, and then just pop that up over it. So you want to play around till you get that shirt to where it has to, it's just perfect. You want it to be just the perfect color, and sometimes it takes a minute for you to do it. So now I have this, and again, I like to group mine because I don't want anything changing. So I'll go here and then I will go to my multiply again, and then I will look at my colors and see what they look like. If it looks dull, if it looks bright, what, you know, what's the output, if I like it or not. And so be mindful that as I'm moving this, you see how the background color does change this. So for example, if I had this on black over here, and we go object, order this black to the back of the page. Oh, this is at the front, order to, yep, this one is already to the front of the page. So because this is on multiply, that's why we're seeing that. So if you, as long as you're on a white background, you're fine. Now you can also do subtract, which will put a white background around that image. do difference. There are different ones that you can go in here and do, if lighter, darker, stuff like that. But I normally use my multiply, and this is the one that I normally use when I'm switching up and doing my colors, and then I have it on my background. So over here, you might notice that I have this. What I did is, this is an image that I created over in AI. If y'all remember the other day, I was using frames, and I was like, okay, we're going to use a frame, and we're going to take the frame, and this is actual, this little cut edge here is actually the edge of a frame. So what all I did is, I'm from Dallas, so I'm like, okay, let me take and kind of update my background. They're from Dallas. I actually have this one that I did white, and so I want to see, I want to play with my colors so that I can, when I need to make a white shirt, I can make a white shirt. Okay. And I'm just trying to get that aligned on there perfectly. And then I can go here and I can do different things. Now what I want to do is come over here and pop that on top of here. And then you want to go in and you want to test it. Is that blue close to that blue? Are you getting realistic looks, right? So let's just do a comparison. I'm going to hit that yellow. And then on this one that I did not change, I'm going to hit that yellow. So this will show you the difference. Right there I hit yellow, and there I hit yellow. If I hit this orange there and I hit this orange there. So now that's how you get a more, where you get your color naturally, right? So let's say that I wanted to do black on here. This is my black. And if I want to do black here, this is my black. Now, if you go too black, you will lose. You see here, I'm using the RGB black, and this is still a really, really nice black, but I normally go about 90% on black whenever I'm doing my black in here, just so that my customers can really see and they can see the detail. It's pretty much up to you how you want to do it on your black. This black here is actually this one up here. And so if you notice, because this has more color to it, remember I left more color in this one than I did in this background, so it's not as dark as that particular background, if you see, if you notice. So if you wanted to, you could then take this background and you could always come in here and do something like this, lighten that background up just a little bit, and then you'll get more of a color, you know, a darker black. But once you do it and you get it, then you lock, once you get it perfect to the colors that you want it to be, then you are going to want to, I want to make sure it's not affecting my reds, my yellows, or anything like that. I like that. Okay. So now I have to get those two colors where they are going to, where I can lock them together with my overlay. Hopefully this will help you when you're designing, versus you going into a program, trying to get a shirt. Then you got to go back and you got to do all of this different stuff, y'all, to get it to be perfect. You can just create that AI t-shirt, and if no one else has your prompt, it kind of makes your stuff stand out from the crowd. So I got that where I want it to be. I'm going to hit Control G and group it, and then I'm going to bring it here. And like I said, all I did with this was just change my backgrounds and added a city scrape behind my background, right, when I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Now this shirt is going to be red, and This one I'm actually going to keep over here. So I do have something over here that I can add on here on the front, and I think I got a design right here. Maybe it's not. Let me hit here, view in wire. Well, I guess that's the only one I got, which is this contractor. So we'll go back, view it, enhance, and let's take it and copy it. Copy here, and let's go over here and see if we can get it in here. Paste it and test out the look of this. This is much cleaner than the one that than the background that I used to use. How I used to do it when I would go in and I would do the trace with my bezier tool. It's a lot faster, a lot crisper, just a whole lot cleaner look, y'all, to go in and do it this way. So I think that Contractor Freedom goes here on the front of this design, I think. And so we are actually doing a mock-up for a client, looks like. Let's see where the other image is, because I don't know. So, oh, so this is the front of the shirt, y'all. Okay, so this is going to be the back of the shirt, and this is going to be the front of the shirt, and then we want to do front and center. Now, so what I'm gonna tell y'all, I see people that do mock-ups like this, and then your customer gets it, they expect for that to be huge. Do a realistic mock-up to the size that you are going to print it in. If you don't know what size and about, you want it to go down to where you want it. So if you wanted that to be down here, then do it down there. If you want it to be up close to the neck, do it right there. I always put my stuff, I imagine, about 3-4 inches down where I want it to be and what it's going to actually look like on the shirt. My front prints are always going to be 10.5. Anywhere between, on commercial prints, anywhere between 8.5 and 10.5, depending on the shirt. These are going to be Gildan shirts, so I'm going to do an adult shirt at 10.5. And then on this back right here where it says Contractor's Freedom, we can go here and we can make this a little bit larger, because I will have this particular design a little bit larger. And you see, we do have like these little, you see, even though you have those little lines in the shirt, it still looks nice and neat. And if you wanted to then go in, let's say you wanted more of a vintage look, you can go here and you can literally just barely do this and kind of bring that in. It's going to give you, blend that color in to whatever it is that you're doing. But this does not need it at all, but it gives, it looks as if that O is leaning on that shirt, right? So let's go in, and we don't need to do that. Okay, because I am going to do this with a nice bright white or red. Yeah, I'm gonna do a nice bright white. And so now we have our logo, our stuff the way that we want it. And I'm going to actually move this out of the way. Let's just go on and take this and move this out of the way, because I'm still working on getting this exactly how I want it to be for my designs. So this will actually, bigger mock-ups always trump the smaller ones. And you can't really see the Dallas in the background much, but as long as they get kind of a thing. Okay, so I am good I'm actually really, really good with this mock-up and the way that it looks now. Um, if you wanted to do like a, um, let me just go on and move this out of the way, because sometimes you may want to do, let's say if you just have something plain, you wanted to do a shadow across that whole image, you could go in and do you a drop shadow across it. You're not really going to see it much on here because um, I have, because of where I have it at. So you see how you see that slight drop shadow going around there. So you could add, you could add your drop shadow. Um, I think this looks great without a drop shadow right here. Let's say if I wanted to, let's go in, let's add another drop shadow, and let's make it kind of that red. You see how that popped and made that lighten up back there in the back. So it's stuff like that that you can do. Let's take it off, and that's how it looks with it off. So now I have this mock-up, and I tell y'all, your mock-up is going to save your ass. It's going to save your ass every single time, baby. Trust me when I tell you, if you out there and you doing jobs and you don't have any type of mock-ups that you are providing to your clients, you are asking for what happened? You are asking for a headache, y'all, because the purpose of the mock-up is not just to show your customer the design. It is to cover you in the event that there is some type of discrepancy. Thank you for calling T-Shirt Shop Dallas. This is Latana. How can I help you?
Yes, I was just trying to see, how do y'all, if I had a logo and I needed to put on the t-shirt, do y'all, like, print out the logo to put it on there?
Okay, so do you have just one shirt that you're needing, or do you need multiple shirts?
Multiple.
Okay, so I do bulk printing. How many shirts are you needing?
At least about 30 of them.
Okay, so my minimum is 36 pieces. Is that okay? Okay,
Yep.
I'll give you a price for 36 pieces. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me open up the computer so that I can get you a price. How many colors is in your design?
It's gonna be, cause I want front and back. So on the front, it's basically orange and white.
Okay, and what color shirt? What color shirts do you want?
Um, Black, purple, white.
Okay, so you can do multiple color shirts, but if I switch out the ink color, there's a $20 ink change. There's a $20 fee for changing out the ink um, on each screen. So let's say if you did, you said your print color was what color again?
It's gonna be orange and white.
Okay, so let's say if you are you gonna do orange and white on purple shirts and orange and white on the red shirts too?
Yeah, it's gonna be
Okay,
purple shirt, white shirt, and black shirt.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I'm gonna do orange and white on the front on all of those,
okay.
and then on the back, uh, it's a yellow that's gonna be added in. Let me see. Yeah, it's gonna be a yellow that's added in the color.
Okay, so it's gonna be three colors that's gonna be printed on the back, or just
Let me see.
yellow, all yellow printed on the back.
Oh, it's gonna be white and yellow.
Okay, it's gonna be white and yellow. So it's gonna be two colors on the back, and then you're gonna have two colors printed on the front.
Right.
Okay. Now, we need to figure out what type of shirts you're wanting. Are you wanting just a basic shirt? Or are you wanting more of a ring spun cotton shirt? Those are the softer, thinner shirts. Or do you want something thicker, since we're going into winter, that would put you into something like a ultra cotton, like a 6-ounce t-shirt?
Yeah, that's fine.
The heavier shirt or the lighter shirt?
You say since we're going to winter, probably be best to get the heavier, huh?
Well, it's up to you. We in Texas. So,
Yeah.
people wear, people down here wear shirts, white shirt, lightweight shirts. So it's just a preference.
Which one is the better material?
It's a preference. So normally, if you go with the thicker shirt is gonna be a tighter weave. It's gonna print really good, because it is a tighter weave. The ring spun cotton shirts are the lighter, softer shirts, so they're gonna feel a little softer against your body. So it's just really a matter of preference. I actually think that the thicker shirts actually print better. In my professional opinion, you get more of a vibrant print from the thicker cotton.
Okay. Yeah, I go with the thicker one.
Okay. So if you did something like that on 36 pieces, doing a 2-color front and a 2-color back, you are going to be looking at about $21 a shirt after sales tax. So let me see what I can figure out for you. Maybe your design would be better. What size is the design? Do you know?
No, man.
Okay. So it may be a better option for you to go with our digital prints. If you went with the digital prints, you'd be at like $18 a shirt on doing it on the front and back. But that's going to be just a standard size. Nope, no you're not. No you're not. That's going to be on front. Nope.
Okay.
No you're not.
The one that's 21. That's
That's
the
gonna
type, right?
that's gonna be screen printed. Let me
Okay.
see if trying to see if we have anything. So the price doesn't drop until 48 shirts. At 48 shirts, it drops down to $18 a shirt. But it's because you need 4 screens. You need 2 screens on the front and 2 screens on the back. That's what's getting you. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so if you did 36, if you did 36 with the 2 colors on the front and the 2 colors, where did I get that 60 come in there? There we go. Yeah, you're looking at $21.71 a shirt. It actually can give you 2 free screens. Which will get you down to $692.04 before sales tax and $749.13 after sales tax. On those shirts. Okay. Would you like to proceed with the order?
Ma'am.
Would you like to proceed with the order?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you have, let me send you over an email.
Okay.
So that you can send me the artwork, so that I can let me take a look at your artwork and make sure that we are good to go on that. So give me 1 second and I'm going to grab an email for you and send you a test email. Okay, so what's your email?
It's GATOR.
Mm-hmm.
547 at Gmail.
Okay, 547 at Gmail. Oh shit. Oh, I hung him up by mistake. He'll call me back. A lot of times you give people quotes and they may hang up, or it could be a mistake. The art for your okay, y'all. So okay, good thing that I did go in here. Okay, so I got a customer. Y'all know what? We are having people who are, let's see here, you helped me back in May, June with my son's birthday shirts. Wondering if you'd be able to help me with a small print job for some shirts for my company. They need a Pacific brand type, Bella canvas flow with a roll cuff, front design. Okay. Okay, if you can give me a quote, I'll greatly appreciate it. I sure can, y'all. Okay, so I have to give this lady a quote. But we are back over here and we have this wonderful, wonderful design. I don't even know where y'all at. There y'all go. So y'all are over there. So this looks absolutely amazing. I'm really, really happy with the updates that I did in my customers. Hopefully they will love this, and hopefully this will help you guys when you are creating your job proofs and everything. So now all the thing that I'm going to do is I am going to take this stuff. This is the back. So this other stuff is pretty much can be locked. I can lock it. Now, one thing that you want to do, and I'm going to tell you guys before I get off of here. This is what saves you right here, right? This little text down off in here that we are making. Okay? Letting them know that we're not responsible for anything that goes on. It looks like I have something missing here from the original job proof. So let me go over here, because baby, we not gonna have nothing missing from our job proofs, because we need to make sure that everything is on here. So this is my original, one of them anyways. I switch them up every so often. So here, let's unlock this group, ungroup, unlock. Okay, let's see if I can grab that. Now that I probably got this thing on layers, y'all. Sometimes I be over there working in the layers. Let's see here, print size, top business days. Okay, it's gonna be here, probably in this group. I don't know if you guys know, but I do work in layers sometimes, just sometimes. So I want to hold this and this. So I actually want to copy these two right here, because this is what I like to do. Let's make sure. Edit. Copy. I'm going to put this on my updated job proof. See here. Because we always going to keep our stuff on here to let them know to check your spelling and all of that on your job proof, because we're not responsible after. And this I will put here. Now, I used to put my sizes and whatnot on my proofs back in the day, and the size of the print, and that's up to you if you want to add the print size on there. My customers don't really ask me too much about that, so I don't really worry about adding that onto my job proofs anymore. Let's see, that was the wrong one. I want that to be on this one. I want to add a contour. Let's make it one step up one. I do not like adding contours there. I like to add contours over here. For some reason, it just works better for me. Over in here, and let's see, we'll make that be that, and then we'll bring this down, 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 down. And we don't need our contour to have no type of, it has a fade on it, and we're gonna work on that in just a second. But I am going to go on and fix all of this from the jump. So let's go here, about there. That's good, and that works for me. Okay. Now I can tell for some reason, maybe it's below object. Why does that fade? Why does that have a fade on it? It has to do with this color. Let me go back in here. Why is that color faded? Is this text? This text does not have anything on it. That looks really, really weird to me. Let's take it off. And let's try that again. Because that is also weird. Let's unlink this acceleration. I don't know why that is doing that. But T-shirt shop Dallas, how can I help you? Oh, babe, you gonna get your ass blocked. So y'all, even with who the hell is that? Okay, so even with the Google blockers and all that stuff and the admin, these people will sit there and hold and wait and still come over to you. It don't make no sense. Okay. Hey, Keisha, I don't know why this outline is coming in as if it is. Hello. Hey, Mom. I'm okay. How are you? What's going on? Uh-huh. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, but I'm in a lot of pain. That's funny, ain't it?
No, it's not funny, Mama.
Funny to me, I done got so doggone little, I done cracked my behind. Don't make no sense.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Other than that, I'm good.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Trying to figure out what's going on. I'm actually online, but I can talk to you.
Oh, I just wanted to know if y'all was alright. I know y'all good and everything, but I just still want to know that you're good.
Yeah, we all right. Where are you at?
I'm in Thailand.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I told you Sean wanted me to stay down here for 30 days. He he uh, he talked to Peter and they agreed on it.
Yeah.
So he get him some rest, honey.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, okay then.
Okay, I'll call you back later, okay?
Okay, honey.
All right.
Bye.
Okay. Bye. Okay, y'all. I am not sure why that is doing that on my contour, and I'm trying to figure out what is the problem. What and why is those words right there doing that? Because it should not be doing that. So I'm not really sure. And oh, it's fading into this, into my background. Okay, that's what it's doing. It's fading into that background. Okay, let me undo, because I don't want it to move. So you're telling me that is so weird. If I added this, I'm trying to figure out why this is doing that. If I add it there, it's not there. But if I add it there, which it doesn't look bad, it actually looks good like that, but it's not what we was going for. It's if we broke that contour apart and hit order and ordered everything to the front, I don't know why that is doing that, but I actually like it. I actually do like it, even though I'm not sure why it would be doing that at all. I'm not sure. But anyways, y'all, this is the new job proof. I'm going to play around with this stuff and make sure that it is everything that I want it to be. Oh, you know what? I bet that I might have some stuff over here. Let me view this in wire format, because a lot of times I'll be moving, having stuff. That's the only thing that was there. So I do not understand. I'll figure it out. And I may have to move some things on some layers to get it done to where it's just perfect for me. Tampa, were you able to get yours in the frame, dear? View objects. Let's go here and view this back here, because I'm still not. Let's see here. So let's see if we just take this actually we want to take this whole thing here, which would be all of this, and put it on another layer. I need the whole thing to go on another layer, so I would take these two. Okay. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Let me just go and just make some layers here. So all of this right here, do I want to do that though? Because if I do, that there is grouped. and that is grouped. We could turn it on or off. Okay. Okay, so what do I want to be able to change about this? All of this stuff here will go on a layer, and this stuff here will be in the back. So let me go ahead and fix it. So I can make sure that I want the book. I do not want anything there. And let's go. I like that color there. And then this should have an outline on it. Why it is not giving me what I'm wanting, I do not know. Because I definitely gotta have this on here, and I definitely have to have, where's the other one? I always am going to have that on there too, which is going to be white and no outline here. Oh, no. It's going to be red, and the contour needs to be either white or black. Oh, no outline. Okay. Now, let's see if I can figure this out. I don't know why that contour color was changing. I don't know at all. But it's not changing anymore, so we finally got it good to go. I always put this on here nice, bold, and prominent. I might even change my colors up, my text up. Okay. Can't wait to see what y'all do. We good here. I think this is pretty much how I want it to be, and I'll figure out what color I want that to be in. If I want that contour to be, I might want that contour, I actually want that contour to be black and that text to be white. But it seems like when I make that contour black, for some reason it's fading in there, and I just find that to be weird. So let's go here and go if I'm in the contour and I break it apart. And make that black and see what happens. Yeah, that's weird. It's just weird. I don't know why, but sometimes Corel does crazy things. Maybe when I get off of here, I'll be able to fix that. It's probably in the recorder. Hey Keisha, you can call me whenever you want to. Just call me before it gets late if you can. Y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here and go ahead and send over this job proof because I've been playing on here for a minute. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.